Hi, I am Sam Yogi. Welcome to episode number 22 of this podcast on Krishnamurti with Sam Yogi. In today's podcast, we will go through the second question that was asked, or the third question that was asked Jiddu Krishnamurti in Alpino, Italy on July 9, 1933. We will go through the answer and summarize it, and depending on time, we'll go through all the answer or half of the answer. So the question is as follows. This is what I have gathered from listening to you. One becomes aware only in a crisis. A crisis involves suffering. So, if one is to be aware all the time, one must live continuously in a state of crisis. That is, a state of mental suffering and agony. This is a doctrine of pessimism, not of the happiness and ecstasy of which you speak. J. Krishnamurti, I am afraid you haven't listened to what I have been saying. You know there are two ways of listening. There is the mere listening to words, as you listen when you are not really interested, when you are not trying to fathom the depths of a problem, and there is the listening which catches the real significance of what is being said, the listening that requires a keen, alert mind. I think that you have not really listened to what I have been saying. First of all, if there is no conflict, if your life has in it no crisis and you are perfectly happy, then why bother about conflicts and crisis? If you are not suffering, then I am very glad. Our whole system of life is arranged so that you may escape from suffering. But the man who faces the cause of suffering and is thereby freed from the suffering, you call a pessimist. I shall again explain briefly what I have been saying so that you will understand. Each one of you is conscious of a great void, an emptiness within you. And being conscious of that emptiness, you either try to fill it or try to run away from it. And both acts amount to the same thing. You choose what will fill that emptiness, and this choosing you call progress or experience. But your choice is based on sensation, on craving, and hence involves neither discernment nor intelligence nor wisdom. You choose today that which gives you a greater satisfaction, a greater sensation than you receive from yesterday's choice. So, what you call choice is merely your way of running away from the emptiness within you, and hence you are merely postponing the understanding of the cause of suffering. So, what K is really saying here is that we run from sensation to sensation. I shall give an example. I send out these podcasts to a few groups on social media called Telegram and WhatsApp. In one such WhatsApp, I sent a link of all the relevant K uh, internet links like those on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and kfoundation.org, jkrishnamurti.org. And I said, these are the links that will assist you. I will not be sending out any longer these posts, quotes, and podcasts. So someone replied, okay, sir, what will you be following next? So he keeps thinking and sending quote from this Baba, that Guru, and keeps changing, running from sensation to sensation. Of course, he is a young chap. So I replied to him truthfully that no, I'll still be following the teachings of Krishnamurti, and I'll still be doing the K podcasts, but I will not be spending time in sending these out to a few groups, including this group of yours. And he just replied with a Indian style of salutation called Namaste. But what I was trying to point out is that even in religion and spirituality, people run from sensation to sensation. They don't have time to deepen their study on any one specific guru or philosopher who has been of some repute, like let's say Swami Vivekananda in India or Swami Dayananda in India. So what Krishnamurti does here is he challenges the way people deal with suffering. He suggests that most people avoid confronting their inner emptiness by either escaping it or trying to fill it with experiences, both of which are forms of avoidance. This process, driven by craving and the search for satisfaction, is mistaken for progress or growth. True understanding and freedom from suffering, K says, come only by directly facing its cause, not by seeking comfort or distraction. Society may see such a direct approach as pessimism, but K views it as the only path to real insight. So we covered the answer halfway through, and in tomorrow's podcast, which will be episode number 23, we'll complete the answer by J. Krishnamurti. Thank you. You have a nice day.